So, in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you the interconnectedness of life and why this is important to understand in order to shift into a new, higher timeline. So, in your current timeline, there are various amounts of different lessons to be learned and wisdom to be gained from these lessons, right? You have lessons in love, lessons in career, lessons in prosperity and abundance. There's all these different categories of lessons. And in order to shift into your next / higher timeline, you must learn and gain the wisdom from all of these categories in order to move on. Right before you're about to shift into a new timeline, you will be getting bombarded from all aspects. These lessons asking you basically like, oh, what did you gain? Have you learned the lesson? Did you gain the wisdom? Are you ready to move on? So this could look like negative balance in your bank account, getting into a fight with your husband, your career is stagnating, people are upset with you, people are coming at you, and all of these things are happening as a way to test you and see how you're going to react and respond. You will know that you're ready to shift into, or that you have shifted into this higher timeline when you respond differently. You react differently to each of these things, and you have you may still have the anger come up or whatever is coming up, but you respond to these feelings on the inside and the people and situations on the outside differently than you ever have before. And once you are able to do that with each lesson in this timeline, you will transcend this timeline and you will shift into a new, higher timeline. So in conclusion to that thought, you choose your new timeline based off of your reaction to what is happening around you and how you are choosing to be in it. Just because all of these things are happening that may look like your life is crumbling doesn't mean that you're headed in the wrong direction. It means that you're headed in the right direction, and life is just basically asking you what you're going to choose. Are you going to choose to stay in this timeline with the same lessons, or are you going to choose the new timeline by reacting differently? And now you're going to gain a higher perspective, and your consciousness is going to expand so you can hold more in your reality. And it's going to come with a new set of lessons. We're never done learning, but the lessons will be different. For example, say that currently you work at a 9-to-5, or you work in retail or at a restaurant, and you really want to leave this job, and you have also started a business on the side. Now, your business is stagnating and you're getting frustrated because it's not moving forward. So at your current 9-to-5 restaurant, whatever job, you're rude to the customers, you're rude to your boss, you're complaining all the time. You're just like in a lower state, a lower vibrational state while you're at this job. This is your lesson, to learn how to forgive the people around you, to have grace for the people around you, to have grace for yourself, and show up differently. Your current job doesn't need to change. You need to change. The way that you react and respond to your life is what needs to change. And once this lesson is learned, and you are treating people with kindness, you are treating people with respect, you are treating people with grace, including yourself, then something will click and be like, ding, ding, ding. And now your business is flourishing. But if you do not learn this lesson and instead you quit your current job out of frustration or anger or just because you're over it, but you haven't learned the lesson yet, you're going to carry this lesson into the business that you are creating, because you cannot run away from yourself and you cannot run away from your lessons or your problems. So you're going to bring this lesson from the 9-to-5 job that you just quit to your business. So now all of the issues are going to be with your business, and you're going to have to learn the lessons here, which is okay. You can still learn the lessons within the frame of your business. I'm just saying that it's probably a better idea to learn the lessons while at your 9-to-5 or at the restaurant job so then you can create your business from a fresh, new space, from a new perspective, from this wisdom that you gained from the lessons that you learned at your previous job. In conclusion, look around you at your life now, at your current situation, things that are not going the way that you want them to go, and ask yourself, how can you be different? How can you show up differently? What fresh new perspective can you gain? What wisdom can you gain? What new ways of being can you show up for yourself and for your current reality? Everything must shift internally before it can shift externally. You cannot be complaining all the time. You cannot be rude all the time. You cannot be mean all the time. You cannot be disrespectful all the time. You cannot be blaming others all the time and expect your life to change. You must shift from within your perspective of your life, your perspective of the reality around you. You must show grace and compassion to yourself and others in order for your life to change. And you can do it. You can do it. And it is something that you want to do. If you could choose having the mindset of being a complainer and being grumpy and being frustrated and being mean, do you want that mindset, or do you want to live in a lighter, freer reality where you allow these things to flow through you? You don't deny your feelings, but you don't grab onto them and anchor them into yourself. You let them flow through you so that lighter emotions can come through, like joy and compassion and okayness. Even if it's just okayness, you're just like, okay, I'm okay, like things are just okay. That's better than things suck, I hate my life, I hate my boss, I hate my job. Rather shifting and being like, no, it's okay, it's all right, it's not my preferred reality, but it's okay. That's better than the previous mindset. And then you go from better to even better, and your mindset just keeps getting better and better and better and better. Okay, you got it. I love you.